Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Cindy Stratzman here, who is here on behalf of the Players Club. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us, and Happy New Year.
You too.
So very exciting. We came across your club on the website, the Laguna Woods Village website. And it said the Players Club. I'm like, well, what does the Players Club mean? Because, you know, it could mean a lot of different things. But what I loved is that you guys do bingo and you have casino games. So just tell me a little bit about the club and how it came about.
Well, it's a nonprofit organization, and we needed bingo in the village. Mm-hmm. It started a long time ago. I can't even tell you how long ago. And we play bingo on the second and fourth Tuesdays of every month.
Okay.
And we have a membership dinner one evening a year.
Okay.
In November to sign up for next year's membership.
Okay.
And we go on trips. We go to Laughlin for 3 days, 2 nights, a couple of times a year.
All right.
And we go to local casinos.
Okay.
And so we're looking forward to that again in 2022.
Yes, yes.
And so those are, and usually we'll do one other trip, the Reagan Library, the Nixon Library. We've done exhibits that are at the California Science Center. Mm-hmm. Just usually do one of those kind of trips a year as well.
Well, you know, if you go up to the one up north, the Reagan one, you could go just a little farther to Chumash.
There you go.
Right?
Exactly.
They have that casino up there, which would be fun. So when you talk about like casino games, it's just any kind of casino game? Like, do you play the casino games at the homes or in a clubhouse, or is the casino only during travel?
It's only on trips.
Okay. Okay. So people, you get like a bus, or how does that work?
Yes, we rent a big bus, and the casinos help us so we can keep the cost down.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So, because to rent a big bus right now would be really expensive.
Exactly.
So the casinos are helping us. So yeah, we try to fill up the bus so that the casino will help us.
Okay.
And yeah, we have a really good time.
So how many people do you have in your club?
We have, well, in 2020, we had about 120 members. Mm-hmm. You don't have to be a member to come and play bingo.
Okay.
There are advantages to being a member.
Right.
It's very inexpensive for a club. It's only $10 membership for a year.
Okay.
The membership is January to December.
Okay.
You get discounts on travel. Mm-hmm. And there are raffle prizes for during bingo.
Okay.
That are only available to members.
Oh, I see. So that is a good advantage. Now we're showing this slide right now about the bingo because obviously casino games, as you said, are just per travel, but the bingo is twice a month. Now, is this traditional bingo, or do you do lots of different games within the bingo itself?
We have a set of games that we play every time, but we have some specials. And one of them is different every time.
Okay.
But on our flash board, for where the numbers come up on the screen, we show the pattern for every game.
Okay.
So that if you're not familiar with it, you know, everybody knows what, well, no, maybe they don't. A layer cake is the entire top row, the middle row, and the bottom row. So, and then the letter P is all of the B's, and then across the top, and then across the middle.
So that is a lot harder, I suppose, than just doing, you know, across that way. It's a little bit more numbers.
Exactly.
Okay.
And, but it's a lot of fun. We have a really good time.
Now you mentioned that you have prizes. So how does, if somebody wins a bingo, is it within the specific game that you have chosen that they get prizes, or how does that work?
Well, there's a buy-in. Okay. And the specials cost money too.
Okay.
But the prizes are based on how many people we have playing.
Okay.
So it's different every time. And the drawing, the raffle prizes are, members get a raffle ticket. Mm-hmm. And during this, in the middle of, between the first and second session, we do a drawing.
Okay.
And people can either win a $10 buy-in or daubers. So we have 2 buy-ins and 2 daubers each session.
And what is a dauber?
That's the ink
Oh,
thing.
the daubers. Oh, gotcha. The ink. I got it. I had not heard of it, what it was called.
That's
so
right.
gotcha. It's it's your marker.
That's right.
You call it. It's a dauber. All right, good. That sounds like fun. I mean, the fact that you have that many people. Of course, 2021. What did you guys do with lockdown in 2020? Did you do stuff online?
No, we didn't.
Ah.
But there was a point where I kept calling recreation and calling and calling and calling. And finally, somebody called me back and said, okay, we could do some bingo outside.
I do remember that, yeah.
And so we did. And it was a lot of fun. It wasn't quite the same.
Right.
We couldn't do as many games. And the equipment didn't like going inside and outside. It didn't like it. But it was better than nothing. And, you know, because there were recreational activities for people who do a lot of physical activities.
Right.
But those people who don't swim and run and, you know, lift weights and that kind of thing, they really needed something more mental stimulation. Mm-hmm. And so they got that opportunity to play bingo.
Okay, that's great. But now, of course, you guys are back in business.
We're back in force.
Good. So you've got two bingos per month. And then when are you planning your next trip?
We haven't yet because we're struggling with the casinos because of COVID.
Sure.
So they're not sure when they're going to do it again.
Oh, okay.
And so that's kind of what we're waiting for. In December, we got to go to Laughlin.
Okay.
And that worked out really well. We had a full bus.
Great.
And yeah, we actually had a waiting list.
Oh, great. So people they're itching to get out. So you can just get those casinos to cooperate. That'll be awesome.
That's what we need.
Now, you said you were a nonprofit organization, and so you have charities that you give money to. Who are your charities?
Well, our favorite charity is New Alternatives.
Oh.
And they help people who grew up or are living in abusive situations.
Okay.
They help people get on their feet, get mental help, and that kind of thing. And so when we play bingo, when people win, a lot of times they'll give back $5 or $10, and so that's a donation to New Alternatives.
Okay, gotcha.
So, and then we also, if we have leftover money from each bingo game, we give that money to other charities like Laguna Woods Foundation, Wounded Warriors, the Florence Sylvester Senior Center. So we are totally nonprofit. We don't keep money. We give them to our charities.
That's great. That is nice. And you guys, you said have you been doing the charities as many years as the club's been around, or is that just something that happened recently?
I wasn't around when it first started, but my guess is because it's a 501c7, that we have no choice.
Perfect. Well, no, that's good. That's great because you're helping people out in the community, and many of the ones that you've mentioned, people are very familiar with. But the New Alternatives is what you called it?
Right.
That one I had not heard of, so we appreciate you telling us about it. Well, how fun. Well, it sounds like you guys have a load of fun. And of course, you're going to start your bingo up here in just in a week or so. So good luck. Have a great time, and hopefully you'll get lots of people.
There you go, and win.
And win, win, win.
Exactly.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. And if you want more information about the Players Club and when the next bingo is, you can call the number on our screen. We'll be right back.